What's up? What's up? Once again, here's your boy, Angry Uber. Angry Uber driver. I'm your guide, man. I am your guide to better service, if you will. You know? Excuse me. I just got my new iPhone here. You see it's gold, and I'm just testing it out. I now have iPhone and Galaxy, you know. My Samsung Galaxy S and my brand new iPhone SE. Actually, the Galaxy is a better phone. You know, it's just something about iPhone users that think they're hot shit because they got an iPhone. You know, I know iPhone users get the latest and greatest of everything when it comes out. You know, they just act like because they got an iPhone, oh wow, I'm more important than you. And I told you about the thing with all my riders being iPhone fanatics, and everybody wants a iPhone charger, and I didn't use iPhone, so I just went out and got an iPhone, or an iPhone charger first. I went out and got the iPhone charger first, and then the car charger, because I was always getting, you got an iPhone charger. I'm like, no, I use Android devices. I use the Android tablet. I use the Android Galaxy tablet, Galaxy phone. I love Samsung Galaxies. They've been good. And I tried other Android devices. They haven't worked out as well as Galaxy. But now, guess what, yo? I got the latest and greatest iPhone SE, which is just like the iPhone 6S, I believe, but just a smaller version, 32 gig. Actually, I got it free from Sprint. A gift from Sprint from having a business account. They put me on a Business Fusion. Anyway, want to talk a little bit about a few things. I made some notes. I want to make this video very quick because I know my videos are very long, but I have a lot of shit to say. And if you listen, you can kind of get the politics of Uber a little bit. Now, happy Easter. It's April 16th, 2017, 6:30 in the morning. I'm right over here in Hialeah area, Miami, Florida, right by the airport, and it's just the break of dawn. Okay. Listen, man, I know I vent a lot about Uber and the bullshit, and I give a lot of bullshit about Uber, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, as a means to an end. Like I said, I signed up for the program. I should have studied it a bit better. But now that I know the logistics and the mathematics of the payouts and all this other stuff, I can see how Uber works. At the time, I just went in with the idea I'm going to be making 4 figures plus a week. When I say 4 figures, 12 to 1,500 was my goal, or my set guide in mind. When I got into the realistics of it, I figured I'm barely even breaking half of that. I'm lucky to have an $800 week, which I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things. So I'm having fun. I believe in the technology. I love the autonomy of being able to work for myself. I like getting around all of Florida, meeting new people, seeing new places. Payout in Uber ain't shit for what we have to go through. Okay, we've already talked about that in many other videos. What I wanted to talk about now, I'm going to say it, man. Fuck it. 3 ways to get tips, or actually 4 ways to get tips from these riders. I've developed a technique to get those goddamn tips, and I'm going to get those tips, and I'm going to get those additional rides. If people like me and they say, hey, you're a cool guy, I'm going to be staying at the Hilton, or I'm going to be staying at the Ramada, would you mind swinging by tomorrow morning and picking me up? Off the radar, off the Uber app. I say, well, you know, there's no way you can request me on Uber. There's no guarantee I'm going to get the call. If you call, even if I'm in the area, no, give me your number. I'll call you directly and pay you cash. I take those rides. I must have earned $40 in tips so far, you know, just on driving Saturday night. I take those tips. I take those free rides. I have a couple Uber emblems on my car, and the reason why I do that is because when somebody sees me on the sidewalk and I'm logged off, and someone says, "Hey, I don't have an Uber account, but I'll pay you $10 to take me so and so, or I'll pay you $20 to take me to the airport." Yeah, I do it. Or somebody says, "Well, my phone is out. I don't. My battery's dead on my phone. I can't call Uber. Can you run me down here to the my job right quick, or pick me up at the club or something?" I do those side rides. Why? Because that helps supplement my income. I must make an additional $100 plus per week in doing little $10, $15 rides here and there and taking those tips. Which I want to tell you guys, when a rider sees the sticker on your car and he has a problem with the app, or he can't get on, or his card was suspended or whatever, and he wants to pay that cash to take him down the street, charge that motherfucker $150 a mile. Charge him $150 a mile. Say, "I'm going to charge you $150 a mile." And do the map, figure out how many miles. If it comes out to be $12, $13, have them pay you in advance and do the ride. Get that money, man. Uber's not paying us shit. We got to make money any way we can. That's how I do extra little things on the side like that. Somebody sees the tag in my car that says Uber, I charge them $150 a mile. Guy likes me, or the girl likes me. She wants me to come to the hotel, pick her up tomorrow. $150 a mile, baby. Pay me in advance. Okay? Get that money. How can we earn tips in Uber? I can earn tips in Uber and persuade the rider to give me a tip by one of three things. First of all, just courteous. When they're going to the airport, they have a lot of luggage. Get out the car, put the luggage in, open the door, close the door when you get to the airport or to the port or to the train station, wherever they're going. When people have luggage, get out, put the luggage on the curb for them, open the door for them, close the door for them, blah, blah, blah. They'll give you a tip. This is one sure way to earn tips. Number 2 way to earn tips in Uber. Fucking when a person gets in the car and he's conversive and I get people get in the car all the time and say, "Wow, Uber's doing well for you, huh? Blah, blah, blah." I say, fuck no. Uber is fucking me over 5 ways till Sunday. And I go into all how fucked up the rates are, how we get a pay cut, how Uber doesn't help us do anything, how Uber corporate is non-interpersonal, there's no support team, we're making peanuts per mile, we're making as little as 60 cents a mile, we can't afford to maintain. Man, by the time that guy gets out the fucking car, he's got a fucking $20 bill, and here you go. I hope things get better. You know how many $20 tips I've got driving Uber? You know how many $15, $10, $5, $1, $3 I take every fucking penny. I can't take tips. Fuck you. I'm taking that. Somebody put a goddamn $10, $20 bill on my dashboard or my console. I'm keeping it. That's lunch money, buddy. So rag on Uber. Tell them how much Uber is fucking you over. And generally, if the guy is dressed nice and he's a business guy, he'll slip you something. He'll say, "Here's a 10. I hope things get better for you." That's number 2 way. So we got number 1 way and number 2 way. Number 1, help people with their luggage. Number 2, rag on Uber during the ride if the guy wants to talk about Uber. A lot of people want to talk about Uber, but not everybody. Number 3 way to earn tips. On those famous pool rides. Yeah. Maximize your pool ride. Earn a tip on the pool ride. Here's the key to earning a tip on the pool ride. When you go pick up a pool rider and they got 2 motherfucking riders, you be very cordial about it, very courteous. Say, "Sir, it says here 1 person on the pool ride. This is a pool ride. I can only take 1 of you guys. We requested 2 seats, or we request." "Sir, I would show you, go to the information, there's only 1 person. See that little head there? 1 person on the pool ride. You didn't request 2, or maybe you did and it didn't come through. I'm sorry. Oh, well, can my friend ride? We'll pay you some extra." Well, okay. I hope we just don't pick up too many other riders, because you know how they orchestrate the pool ride. We could get some other ride. No problem. I'll pay you some extra cash. They do it every time. When they get out, had a pool ride pay me an extra $10 today for that. I got an extra $10 cash at the end of the ride. Guy slipped me a $10 bill because I told him his friend couldn't ride as an extra passenger. And I bent the rules a little bit, let his friend ride, earned an extra $10 on that. That happens a lot. How else can you get some money on the pool rides when they have 3 riders? Definitely fucking not. No, we're going to pay you some extra. If you take, well, we'll see. We'll see how the pool ride goes. Everything goes well, they'll tip you. You guys get that extra money any way you can. Side rides, tips. On deliveries, how do you get the extra money on the deliveries? Oh, wow. On the deliveries, you can get extra money when you act like you cannot find the address. Sir, I've been riding around the neighborhood for several minutes now. I cannot figure out where you live. Oh, I'm here, there. Oh, you put the address backwards. Oh, I've been riding around. The gate gave me this, that, the other. I'm sorry for the delay. When I went to the restaurant, they didn't have the order ready. There was a line. Make it sound like the delivery you went through hell and back to get them that food. They will give you a tip. I've gotten good tips on deliveries, Uber deliveries. $10 tips, $15 tips. People have tipped me more than the meal is worth on deliveries. Oh, man, I'm sorry. There was a long line at the restaurant. I had to park the car. Couldn't figure out. Oh, people are sympathetic. They will give you tips. Okay, a couple other things real quick. Quality of Uber is going down. I noticed a lot of people's vehicles are all fucked up. People are riding around in very dirty cars. Uber cars are dented and worn out. People have spare tires. People have cracked windows. People do not look professional anymore. Why is this quality going down? Because Uber's pay has gone down. Uber corporate, stupid motherfuckers. General rule of customer service. If you don't take care of your 1099 contractors, vendors, employees, whatever the fuck you want to call it, if you don't take care of the drivers, they won't take care of Uber. And eventually the ride goes down, the quality goes down, the price goes down. Uber drivers wind up showing up in a beat up wreck, which is not safe. Probably shouldn't even be on the road. Picking up riders in unsafe vehicles, more prone to error. Dumbass Uber corporate, if anybody ever watches this video, when you cut drivers' pay, the quality of the ride goes down. Now around South Miami, I am seeing more and more and more Lyft. Lyft is everywhere. Lyft got their little glow-in-the-dark emblem beacon, and everybody's driving Lyft. And every Uber driver drives both Lyft and Uber. Why are they doing that? Because Uber is fucked up. Has anyone gotten the wake-up call? Like, has Travis Kalanick gotten the wake-up call? Has Garrett Camp gotten the wake-up call? Has any big wig in San Francisco, California, Uber corporate gotten the message yet? Quality's going down because pay has gone down. Motherfuckers Lyft actually looks like it might start taking over shit. Everybody's got a Lyft sticker in their fucking windshield around here now. I don't yet. They wouldn't accept my application because of my inspection. I gotta go somewhere and get the car inspected now. But I guess once I get my car inspected, I can start driving Lyft. Got an email from Uber yesterday saying that they want me to write my senator, want me to write my governor, and all the Florida legislators about ride sharing. They're going to tighten it up on ride sharing, people. This opportunity may not be here for us in Florida anymore. I wrote Uber, I'm a political science major. I studied to be a lawyer, but I didn't make it to law school. I'm a political science major. I have worked on several campaigns. I have worked for the Florida Consumer Action Network Foundation, Strategic Political Consulting. I know how to lobby shit. I told Uber, if you want me to lobby in Florida and help you get your agenda for ride sharing passed, pay me, motherfucker. I'll do it. Just like all these other organizations pay me to go lobby political legislation on their behalf. So that's new. They want us to start writing our senators and our congressmen and our congresswomen and our in-house legislation and our out-house legislation and our senators and our congressmen to keep ride sharing around because it's a good thing. But if it's not a good thing for the driver who is providing the rider with the ride and is a good for the rider but not good for the driver, then hey man, the driver doesn't really give a fuck. But I'm trying to capitalize on Uber. I'm like, pay me for my consulting. I'll go fucking stand out in front of the governor's house holding a picket sign right now. I'll stand out, find out where those senators live and boycott their fucking office. This is my living so far. I didn't mean for Uber to be a full-time job when I signed up. I thought I could do this part-time, make good money, develop my own business, work in my home office more with my own personal sales business. Couldn't do that. I'm driving Uber like 50, 60 hours a week, trying to make $800. And I do my little tip and side rides, little extra $100 there. I'm working day and night for $900. My other two cars are stationary. I'm getting ready to go. I had a car purchased in another country to put on Uber, as a matter of fact, in the Republic of Panama, Central America. I put a car on Uber down there. Hasn't done too well, so I'm heading back down there next week to try to sell off that car and keep it down there in Panama. But I'm thinking globally and I'm thinking internationally. So I put this car on Uber down in Panama. It's growing in Panama, but the market in Panama, the way the streets are designed, there's no way you can make Uber down there. There's no distance. So that car is going to get sold. I'm going to keep the Honda here, keep the Lexus parked. We have so much to do with Uber, and we're wasting time trying to just make a living when we can just be developing this and helping to lobby and getting this rideshare thing, because I think rideshare is a great thing. I just think that the people who make rideshare, the conductor, the driver, is the one that needs to be rewarded. If I go out here and break my hand or my arm, or I have my arm in a cast and I can't drive, or my leg in a cast I can't drive for 2 or 3 weeks, how am I going to pay my bills? I can't afford the insurance, personal insurance, barely afford the auto insurance. So we talked about tips. We talked about, the politics, and we talked about the quality, and we talked about Lyft. Hey, man, have a happy Easter. Drive safely. I'm going to try to earn my quota for today. I suggest you do yours. Remember that the FTC is paying out those who took the lease exchange program. Stay on the website. Remember, I said organize and unionize for better payouts for Uber drivers in your area. Come together, people. And happy Easter, man. Peace.